So guys, it is time to talk about one of the most meta formations in FC 225, talking about the 4-1-2-1-2, the second variation, the Diamond Tiki Taka formation that I cannot wait to present to every single one of you, so let's begin. If you guys wanna buy cheap, safe and reliable FC 225 coins, make sure to check the link down below in the description. Okay, so once again guys, before minute 1, you can use any formation as long as you build a full chemistry squad, okay? 33 out of 33 chem. And then go to team management, don't touch the default tactic. Regarding the use code, you can afterwards go and copy paste my game plans to your game plans using the use code, import a new tactic using a code menu. Let's go now to new tactic. I'm going to name this one balanced. I highly recommend that you use this one after minute 1. The first tactic that I'm going to show you will be for the best defense and for the best attack. You won't leave gaps in defense, you won't attack with all of your players. It's a well-balanced tactic for every single one of you. FC preset no, direct play no, no and no custom. You should always go with the custom option and do everything by yourself. Now, formation time. Let me find the 4-1-2-1-2. Narrow formation. Talking about the narrow one, not the white one, okay? There is a big difference between white and narrow. We're going to talk about the narrow one, which is, in my opinion, one of the top 3 formations in FC 25 right now. Build a play. For this formation, guys, definitely go with short passing. That's a well-balanced formation for Tiki Taka play, so short passing is your number 1 option. Defensive approach, balance 100%. But considering that this formation is slightly more defensive than the others, I kinda recommend that boosting the defensive approach to like 55. Don't surpass 60, you're going to make it too offensive. I don't recommend using too offensive tactics from minute 1. 55 is a great value. And now let's talk about player rows. The player rows will make the huge difference while using the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation. First of all, let me prepare my team after minute 1. It's actually ready. Okay, so let's talk about the LB and the RB. In the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, the fullbacks are crucial positions, okay? So definitely use players with 90 plus pace, cheap options, Davis and Frimpong. Absolutely phenomenal cards to use in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation. So for both of them, I'm gonna go with Win Back Plus. This will make them a bit more offensive. Sometimes they're going to play as wingers, join the attack, help with the build-up play, and help deliver crosses towards your strikers in front positions. Regarding the center backs, don't touch it. Defender plus, stopper plus, no. Ball playing defender, no, absolutely not. Defender is, in my opinion, currently number 1 instruction to use for your center backs. Regarding the goalkeeper, sweeper, keeper is way too offensive. So just make sure to use goalkeeper option. CDM. So in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, guys, you've got like 2 options. You either go with holding or deep line playmaker. This one, to drop your CDM between your center backs, will make your 4-1-2-1-2 way too defensive. I do not recommend it. So I'm gonna go with holding, so I can make sure that my CDM will always stay at the back. And why do I need him to stay at the back, guys? Because the LB and the RB sometimes will join the attack and leave gaps. That's why using holding on the CDM is crucial. And also, guys, I kinda recommend defend, because this one will make your CDM go to the left, to the right, and sometimes he is going to leave huge gaps in front of your defender line. That's why, in my opinion, defend is the option you guys should go with when using balanced game plan, okay? Regarding the box-to-box CMs, in my opinion, your best option is box-to-box, okay? Playmaker is too offensive. Half winger, you don't need half winger, you've got the LB and the RB joining the attack. Holding is another too defensive option, in my opinion. You already have a CDM staying at the back. Deep line playmaker is another too defensive option, so box-to-box midfielder is your number 1 choice. Going forward, going back to defend afterwards. For both of your midfielders, okay? When it comes to the cam position, I highly recommend using Playmaker. Regarding the strikers, guys, advanced forward, I highly recommend the advanced forward option. In my opinion, one of the best possible options. So your LB and RB will go to the left, go back a bit, but they will never go towards the wing. In my opinion, sending your strikers towards the wing is a massive mistake. You want your strikers to stay in the middle, to stay inside the penalty box and score goals. After you finish with the tactics, this is how your team is going to look with the ball. A well-balanced squad, guys, okay? For good defense, for good attack, you're not going to leave a lot of gaps. This is a well-balanced tactic for every single one of you to use after minute 1. However, guys, if you find it difficult to defend, score goals, create goal-scoring chances, maybe your opponent is dominating over you, no problem. We're going to make the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow a bit more aggressive so you can actually counter your opponent. So let's go to the new tactic. I'm going to call it more aggressive. I highly recommend using the upcoming tactic only if you struggle with the previous one, otherwise no. Edit tactics, once again custom 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Regarding the build play, once again I'm gonna go with short passing. This is a formation built for short passing, okay? Defensive approach. Now we're going to make this one a bit more offensive, but 70 is too much. I'm going to leave this one at 61. Defensive approach high, which will make all of your players a bit more aggressive on the field. In other words, you're going to apply pressure over your opponents and get them to make mistakes. Now we go to play rows, LB and RB. Win back plus. I do not recommend going with false back. However, I kind of recommend that one of your LB or RB, okay, one of them, you guys can actually use attacking win back. In my case, I'm going to go with win back plus for Davis. However, for my Frimpong, because he's faster, more agile, I'm gonna go with attacking win back, and he's got plus, by the way, which will make him even better at playing as an attacking wingback, okay? So that way, Frimpong will be extremely aggressive. Still, I'm not gonna make the focus attack. If I go with attack, Frimpong will stay in front positions all the time, and we do not want that. We also want Frimpong to come back in defense, so I'm gonna go with balanced. Center backs, defender, we do not touch it. Goalkeeper is goalkeeper, we don't touch it. CDM. Once again, I'm gonna go with holding, and also the focus is defend. For the left CM, I'm gonna go with box to box. I'm not going to touch it. However, when it comes to the right CM, I'm going to make him playmaker, okay? Playmaker, and the focus is attack. So in my case, the right side of the field will be way more aggressive than the left side of the field, okay? So Frimpong will join the attack. Musiala is going to play as an offensive CM. And regarding the cam position, guys, playmaker or shadow striker. Once again, I'm gonna go with playmaker. I love using the playmaker option, especially in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation. Regarding the strikers, advanced forward apply to both of them. And there is something important I kind of forgot to mention. For the focus of the cam, guys, you've got roaming and balanced. In my opinion, balance is the best possible one you guys can use. You always want to keep your cam right behind your strikers in the middle, okay? You don't want your cam to go to the left, go to the right. You want your cam to play like a typical central attacking midfielder. Now let me, guys, present the team with the ball, and there you go, man. Take a look at that. Absolute beauty. And now, in case this one is tough for you, still you struggle to create chances, okay, we're going to make the 4-1-2-1-2 diamond even more aggressive. I'm going to call it high pressure. There are so many people applying high pressure all over the field non-stop, and that's exactly what we're gonna do now with that custom tactic. Once again, we go with custom 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Build play, once again, I go with short passing. I explained to you why I feel like this is the best possible one. And regarding defensive approach, I'm going to make this one now way more aggressive. Talking about 90, 91 actually. I'm going to make my team extremely aggressive. Play rows. This time, guys, I'm gonna go with stopper plus for both of my center backs. I'm going to make my goalkeeper sweeper keeper. This option will force your goalkeeper to go forward and clear the ball if your opponent catches you guys on the counters. Regarding the LB and the RB, this time I'm gonna go all in, okay? Attacking wingback for both of them. Both of your wingers will join the attack, so it will become an extremely aggressive formation to use after minute 1. Regarding the CDM, actually Tonali is going to be my CDM, not Saka. So regarding the CDM option, guys, I'm gonna go this time. I'm gonna go once again with holding, okay? However, I'm going to use the focus is going to be roaming. You want your CDM, go to the left, go to the right. The reason is simple. The LB and the RB will mostly play as wingers, so you're going to leave massive gaps in defense. So Tonali with holding and roaming is supposed to cover the gaps if the opponent catches you on the counter. Regarding the box-to-box midfielders, I'm going to use for one of them box-to-box. For the other one, I'm going to use playmaker. In my case, it's gonna be Salah, Musiala. Regarding the cam position, once again, I'm gonna go with playmaker, balance focus. And regarding the strikers, advanced forward plus is, in my opinion, the best option. The focus is attack, just like in the previous formations, guys. Complete doesn't make sense. You do not want to send your striker towards the corner flag area. You want to keep him playing in the middle, inside the penalty box. So, the LB, the RB will join the attack all the time. Your center backs will play a bit more forward compared to the previous tactics. They will apply pressure on the strikers, and your goalkeeper will clear the ball in case the opponent delivers lob through balls over the defender line. The CDM is going to run all over the field in defense, trying to cover the gaps, and while attacking, this formation is looking absolutely spectacular. Take a look at that, guys. This is with the ball, looking amazing. So let's recap. Go with the balanced game plan after minute 1. Keep using this one as long as you dominate. If you score goals, if you beat your opponents, do not change it, okay? However, if you guys struggle to create chances, make sure to switch to the more aggressive game plan. This one is a bit more aggressive, but still will provide you with absolutely phenomenal defender line, so you won't leave many gaps. And last but not least, if you guys cannot create chances with a more aggressive game plan towards the final minutes of the game and only within the final minutes of the game, you can go with the high pressure game plan. This one will definitely help you create at least 5 goal scoring opportunities in the last 10 minutes, and you're going to apply deadly high pressure tactics over your opponents. But anyways, guys, this will be all for today. If you enjoyed today's tutorial, make sure to drop a like. Let's go over 300 likes. I'll be massively appreciated, and let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys have any questions regarding the 4-1-2-1-2 Naruto, and which formation should I review next? Thank you so much for watching once again, and don't forget that in the previous formation review we spoke about the 4-4-2 formation. In case you guys want to go with the 4-4-2, go back to my YouTube channel and watch my tutorial series. See you guys later. Bye bye.